How's it going, YouTube? It's Roxas again, back with another unboxing. This time I'm unboxing Yu-Gi-Oh's latest set, Blazing Dominion. I did miss out on rarity, but that's because, like I said in my last unboxing, couldn't find it. Although I am going to somewhere that I think should have it later today. And before you ask, no, your eyes don't deceive you, I did manage to win the mat. Unfortunately, though, not first place. I managed to get second. Lost to Crystal Millennium. Yeah, a friend of mine was running that, and I just can't deal. Anyway, let's just get right to it. Open this up, partially because, I'm opening this up now. It's pretty early. I'm doing this now because I did promise my friend, the same one who beat me with the Crystal Millennium, by the way, that I would be giving him all the RDA stuff. Again, RDA is nice and it's a cool deck, but it's not one of my favorites, so it's not really anything I'm too focused on running. I did actually open a copy of Power Vice Dragon for my entry packs for the pre-release. I did give that to him. I did also open a copy of, what was it, Solemn Accusation. So yeah, I got 2 secrets from my entry packs. Isn't that lucky? Out of this set, there's honestly a few things that I'm pretty excited for. I didn't keep too closely with it, but I did, well, still, we'll start off. I did actually kind of want the Clown Crew stuff. I do like the aesthetic. I like this whole circus theme. There's Sonic Assault Warrior. I was surprised by the Fairy Tale stuff, but I do like it. The artwork's nice, the archetype's pretty. Predaplant, that honestly is pretty, that stuff was pretty hype. Clown Crew Rehearsal, nice, already got 2 of those. 50-50. Predaplant Lizard. Subspace Battle. I like the artwork for this one. If you don't know, like, this is actually pretty, I mean, I don't know if it would be relevant, but it actually is a lore card, technically speaking, because it has a Gagagigo and Freed, and they have a whole rivalry. There's Marty Captain right there in the background. I don't know what exactly they're fighting, but, you know. Northern Crossfire, that looks cool. Although that would be horrifying in real life, you know, just suddenly looking up at the stars and then boom, they shoot a big laser at you. Micro New Face, okay, and then that's the first pack. They should probably separate the super. Do that after I open this. Dark Cerebum Irisil? Don't know, angel names are weird. Sonic Assault Warrior. Archfiend Matriarch. The new Archfiend is important. I don't know if I talked about that, but I did like the whole theming and aesthetic, and the whole thing of them being just kids playing is pretty fun. Red Nova Assault, nice. GMX Left 5, nice. Like how I'm giving my friend the RDA stuff, I am actually gonna give my friend Nacho the GMX stuff. Right, Ania Craft. I forgot they got support in this. Yeah, this did support all those archetypes. I don't know if I gave my thoughts on Ania Craft. They're pretty okay, and nothing really too interesting to me. I did like the whole theming and the concept behind them, though. Hero Flash. I get that they have this one isn't in all caps, but naming 2 cards Hero Flash, I mean, they could have probably come up with something better. Rusted Mammoth. Another 50-50. And yeah, the Dark Angel. Now before I forget, let me separate the cards here. Put my supers there. At the end, we'll do a whole, like, a big display like before. Let me just toss the... Yeah. Fairy Tale Wicat. Wake Up Kuro. I was excited for this. I do like the whole Wake Ups. The whole theming, the whole cute design. I'm a sucker for cute. Red Nova Assault. Solving for Pendulum. Whoa, what the heck is this thing? Vidolium, the Unstable Power Patron Immunity. Oh, this is a Power Patron card. Okay, cool. Hero Flash, Predaplant. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Spiritual Arts Familiars. Nice. Forgot the Charmers got support in this too. Once Upon a Fairy Tale. I touched more on the Charmer cards, but I kind of want to wait until probably near the end. Or actually, you know what? Nah, probably is best to just go through the stuff as I see them. Because now I'm going to forget. I always tend to. Solving for Pendulum, Wicat, Kuro, Hecka Hands. I was excited for the Hecka Hands. I also did recently see Glazzo's video about the Hecka Hands lore, and that honestly just made me makes me like the archetype even more. Like, I am a sucker for cosmic horror stuff and all that. Man, oh, what the heck is this one? Genie of the Ring? Huh. Oh, Gina of the Ring. Ha! Clever. Don't know what this is about, but give that a look over later. Clown Crew Fiends, nice. Archfiends Usurpation? I probably mispronounced that. Diabokin, the Ominous Spectre. That's cool looking at the very least. Enya craft resets, and back to solving for pendulum. I get that Yu-Gi-Oh is a numbers game technically, but like all the math cards make things confusing for me. I was never good at that stuff. Checkerer? No, just checker. I misread that horribly. Dual Vice, the Diabolic Dragon Fortress. Okay, now this is a micro story in Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's a really sad one. This all goes back to a card called Dragonhorn Hunter. You read in its flavor text that it was a girl who was hunting dragons to try to make a cure for this thing called the dragon taint that was infecting the land. And unfortunately, while she was off hunting the dragon, she accidentally, got it to leave its cave, and it attacked her village, killing everyone. And then we see later on in the second card, Dragon Core Hexer, that after that she kind of just lost herself and just started going around killing dragons, unintentionally spreading the same disease that she was trying to find a cure for. And unfortunately, all that dragon blood that got on her kind of started morphing her into something else. And I think you can guess that this is the unfortunate end result. Yeah. And if you look close at the flavor text here, it also the ultimate fate of the huntress who continued the spread of the dragon taint. She has now become the source of the plague, a fortress of swirling dark, wicked thoughts, and ironically is now the target of others' revenge. She has no way of knowing that the strike team standing before her are survivors of a village that was once decimated by a dragon. So yeah, she unintentionally continued the cycle. Yeah, that's just real sad. Officiating reverie. This one looks really pretty. Oh my god, this is a nice ass art. Is that? No, wait. I don't know enough to comment on that. Archfiend Matriarch. Ooh, Heckhand's Machiavel. Nice. Yeah, no, in case you haven't read or seen Glazo's lore video or read EX Book 5, essentially, Machiavel is the leader of one of the two factions of Heckhand's cards. In those two factions, their whole goal is essentially to, well, devour the world. But the way they go about it is different. Machiavel does it subtly by essentially disguising itself as, angels in order to lure people into giving themselves over to it. While the other guy, I forget what his name was. He's the new fusion, I think, but yeah, his whole thing is just brute force. He just wants to go in, kill people and eat them and all that. Crimson Call, Heckhands. Oh, I think this is the one. Dandielos. That is a funny name for something so horrid. Yeah. Doomsy Command Adrestria. I don't know enough about Doomsy and the Archmage lore. Clown Crew Diablo. Nice. Anti-GMX Final Experiment. Ooh, nice. Cool. I don't have too much to say about the GMX. I like their concept, like the idea behind both of them in terms of design and playstyle. Jupretto, I think is how you say that. The Shadow Machine Power Patron, cool looking. Archmage Impasto Recapture. Once Upon a Fairy Tale. VIP Whale. This thing's just dumb looking, but in a fun way. Back to Crimson Call. Surprised I haven't seen a single super yet, or an ultra. What if I think I'm about to eat my words? Junk Signal. Convex Knights. Clown Crew Soiree Operations. I like this artwork, it's nice. Yeah, if I'm right, I think there's not much to the Clown Crew lore yet, but from what I can tell, if I'm right, her name is Bianca? Yeah, no, surprise, everyone thought this was a dude when the card was first revealed. But yeah, if I'm right, I mean, we can see it here, but essentially they're breaking this girl out, and in Clown Crew New Faces, she joins the Clown Crew. I'm still not too sure what their whole deal is, though. Gaming Gamer GG. Love the name. Weaver with the Fairy Tales. Ooh, nice. That's pretty. Adorable. Fleeting Phantom Mask Master. This is a cool looking card. Nice. Look at the whole Kabuki theme it's got going on. Yeah, is that the... Nope. Yep. Tale of Fairy Tales, Anycraft. I forgot what we started with. Alright. Not necessarily too rushed with this, but I am trying to kind of hurry through it a bit. Have someone to beat it today. Fiend Piece Golem, Fairy Tale Ball, Checker, Clown Crew Soiree. Ooh, Comprex, nice. And my first ultra, nice. Come on, I know where this is going. Both in a pile for ultras and also to my friend. That thing again. Spider. Ooh. I just realized if Nacho is watching this, he might not care for that one. He is arachnophobic. King's Resonance. Nice. Like the artwork. Spiritual Art Familiars. I did say I was going to talk about the Charmers and the Familiar Possessed. Not too much to say. I did like the archetype a lot as a kid and try to make a deck out of them. But as you can tell... As you can probably tell, a flip-based deck made by a kid in 2005, or actually one of the first Charmers came out, like 2008. Yep, you can tell that did not work out well. GMX Suppression Squad, Heckan's Dandilos, Greenpeace Golem, Summon Shock, Fairy Tale, Machgidu. I don't know. I can't speak. But yeah, this is a really nice, really pretty card. I wonder what a Fairy Tale it's based on. I'll have to look that up later. Anycraft Reset. Went too far. King's Resonance. Mimigul Flower. Mimiguls are a pretty cool archetype too. I'm not surprised how many archetypes got support in this set. As I did like in every video I mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh, but I have not been keeping up with the current sets. I have been keeping up with this one the most, but not too heavily. So I know more or less what's in here, what I can expect, but don't really know too much. Oppression Squad, Officiating Reverie, Summon Shock, Junk Signal, Clown Crew. I'm not even trying to pronounce that. Yeah, but nice another Clown Crew card. Slowly building that up. That actually is the main thing I wanted from this set. Which honestly I was kind of glad when I found out a lot of these would be pretty cheap. Matinee Apparatics, Flower, Subspace. Did I just loop through again? Yeah, I did. Oh, almost. I was one card short. Adrestia, Bait, Assault, New Face. Ooh, Deneen, nice. Yeah, I'm just pulling like a decent amount of GMX stuff. Yep, that thing, sorry. Spaced for a second. Possessed Destiny, Rusted Mammoth, Bloodpout the Lizard, back to Adrestia. Sorry if I seem out of it today. I feel like I said a lot, but that's because I really do feel out of it a lot. Yeah, but woke up kind of early to do this because I'm heading out somewhere. Diabolo, Adrestia, that thing, Kuro. Ooh, Primitive, nice. Or I said Preda Primitive. Cool. Like the artwork of this is really sick looking. Maybe I'll get lucky and pull the Starving Venom Clear Dragon. Diabakan, Fiends, Rustin, 50/50, and Diabolo. Heckan's Bait, Fairy Tale Witcats, Sonic Assault, Matriarch, Prohibited Power Patron Portal Terminus. Ooh, so close to some full alliteration right there. Couldn't think of something to start with a P, but whoa, what the heck is going on here? It's like Medius absorbing all the power from the Power Patrons. I'm honestly kind of excited to see what happens next. Like I said, I haven't been keeping too closely with Archmage lore, but I do know that early on, you know, Medius was like the main guy, and then after the Doom Z's like were introduced, he kind of got sidelined a bit for Finmel. Yeah, Lizard, Crossfire, Hero Flash, VIP Whale, and back to Bait. I think we're about like halfway through the box now. Let's see if I can get lucky and pull a Starlight like last time. Sonic Assault, GG, Crimson Call, Kuro. Ooh, Faldarius Harmonia. Okay, I mean, that might not be a may not be a Starlight, but still, I remember this thing has some hype behind it. So sweet. And the first secret too. 50/50, Usurpation, Fiends. VIP. Did I just loop back? Yeah, I did. I really gotta start remembering what the first card is. Assault, New Face, Dulavice. I'm just trying to say that right. Pendulum. Ooh, Tell of the Fairy Tales. Nice. Second secret too. Wow, one right after the other. Nice. Wait, for me that's supposed to be. Wait, no. I remember right, I think there was some speculation this was a witchcrafter. I don't remember 100%. Maybe it is. I don't know. Like I said, I have not been keeping up fully. Matinee Operatics. Aircraft. Possessed. Mentor. Active Assault. Yep. This thing. Diabolos. Dulavice. Wicked. Oh my, are you serious? Oh my god, I can't be mad, but at the same time, why? Just why? I'm so, at this point, it almost seems rigged. I'm not gonna lie, this is the only box I bought. Okay, well, spoilers, I guess. Teller of the Fairy Tales, Starlight. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I hate, is it fair to say I hate myself for this? I mean, it's purely luck, and I guess I can't say I deserve it, but I mean, I don't know if Teller is like the best one to get Starlight, but still, like, it's, my god, I keep doing this. I can't keep getting away with this. I really can't. Reset. Trito. Rahamu. Back to whatever it's called. I still can't get over there. I have opened a Starlight every box. Oh my god. Curse me in the comments, I guess. Dandalos. Ball. Crimson Call. Diabolo. Miracle Ejector, nice. I actually did want this for heroes. I have like more or less everything I need for heroes, so that's kind of, you know, I do need that, and that's getting that's good. I have been wanting to make heroes for a while, and just kind of been on the back burner. A lot of the decks I want to make are not just for Yu-Gi-Oh, but for Digimon too. Yep, just like with Digimon, I have to sneak in a reference to the other card game I'm playing in this unboxing. I did think I was gonna say something about the familiars. No, yeah, I did mention the Charmers, but I guess I should also mention like them, you know, progressively. When it comes to the familiar possessed, I remember just wanting to get them all because I remember liking the Charmers as a kid, and that was kind of the same thing for the Link variants until I realized, hey, those are actually useful. Yeah. Then there came the Channelers, and I pulled. Actually, I remember pulling a few copies of Alsa when she first released, and my brother, the lucky bastard, pulled a Starlight Alsa off of a single pack I convinced him to buy. So yeah, it was a real kick in the teeth there. And he still holds it against me. He still just has the card. He doesn't play Yu-Gi anymore. He still just has the card and will show it off to me on occasion. Oh hey, Super Duper Polly, nice. I still love the name. I can't wait for Super D Duper Polly. But yeah. Cool. Alright, we are almost at the end here. I think I only have like 4 or 5 more packs. Let's see. Drestia, GMX, Junk, Convex. Ooh, Clown, Bianca Viso. Okay, so it got renamed. Didn't know that. Last time I saw it was just Bianca. But yeah, nice. Got the cover card. Or I guess the face card for Clown Crew. You know, their main guy, girl, person. Anycraft Reset. King's Resonance. I just said this thing last time. Jupreto. I can't speak for shit. Officiating Reverie. Clown Crew Diabolo. Checker. Junk Signal. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Flying Launcher. Nice. Okay, sweet. This is actually a good one. I don't play Earth Machine, but I have some friends that do, so they'll probably want it. But yeah, overall, still really sweet card, really sweet pull. This thing is fucking busted. I do remember hearing about that card. Clown Crew Meteor. Did I call it Mentor before? Once Upon a Fairy Tale, Spiritual Art Familiars. The Crossfire, back to Officiating Reverie. Summon Shock. Fiend Peace Golem. Clown Crew Soiree Operations. Archfiend Matriarch, Anycraft Antil Spia. This is a cool looking card. What the heck? It's honestly really sweet looking. I mean, I did say I like the whole concept behind Anycraft and their design, but I meant like more so gameplay design, and like I guess I did mean a bit the physical design too, because they look pretty cool for like mysterious spaceships, but I always thought they were kind of basic. How does that make sense? I don't even know. It's contradictory, and I get that, but that's, you know, people. But yeah, no, this is honestly really cool looking. Tale of the Fairy Tales. Honestly, this card, I will say this real quick. This card made me realize all the fairy tales have tails on their tails. And tales is in stories. I never realized that, and then I actually, I'm going to go back to the cards and look at them, and yeah, no, they all have little books on their tails. I never saw that. Fiends, I think that's, well, not everything, but still, we were one card off. Down to the last three. I would say let's hope for the Starlight, but yeah. Imagine I get 2 Starlights, that'd be stupid. Clown Crew Soiree Operations, Fiend Piece, GG, Reverie. Ooh, Doom Z13 over Granflario. Wait, is that what Granflare became? Holy shit, he looks badass. Damn, that's sick. Damn, too bad I don't play Doom Z. Maybe well, because I hear it's becoming like Doom Z Armage is becoming a bit more meta. Usurpation, that thing, Tails, Possess Destiny, Soiree. Last 2, let's hope something good. Sad to say I haven't got any of the RDA stuff, which kind of sucks because my friend really wanted those. Suppression Squad, Crimson Call, Heckans, this thing, Rehearsal, nice, that's the playset, sweet. Matinee, Flower, Usurpation, Diabakan, back to Suppression. And the last pack, wish me luck, wish either that I can pull some RDA stuff from my friend, another Clown Crew card, or honestly I'm not too sure what else. I got basically everything I need. Maybe another Miracle Ejector, that'd be nice. Summon Shock, Predaplant, Checker, Clown Crew. Oh, I forgot about Cool Tune. I forgot I got support in this. Damn, I missed out on basically all that too. But I got Cool Tune 2B2, or 2B2B, sorry. Because everyone knows Nier at this point has affected every asset of anime, so I thought this was 2B, not B2. Yeah, nice. I have no idea what that Cool Tune, how Cool Tune works. I have some of the cards, have not made it, have not looked into it, so that's great. The Lizard, Subspace, Mimighoul, Matinee, and back to Summon Shock. So yeah, that was the last pack, boys and girls. So quick cut while I go organize all these into a nice little display for you all. Alright, so before the nice little display of our highest rarities, I figured we should go over our supers first. Prohibited Power Patron Portal Terminus, Gina of the Ring, Anycraft Anti-Spia, GMX Lab number 5, Anti-GMX Final Experiment, Evolved Deneen, Predator Primitive. I should have probably thought to say this, but I think it's Vidolum, the Unstable Power Patron of Unity, Super Duper Polymerization, Cool Tune B2B, Miracle Ejector, Weaver of the Fairy Tales, Heckan's Machiavel, Clown Crew Biancaviso, 2 copies of, whoop, it's spelled in there, 2 copies of Clown Crew Rehearsal, Clown Crew, I'm actually am gonna try to say this, but Malabarisme, I think I say that, I assume it's some kind of, actually it's probably Italian, and yeah, and now for our higher rarities, from bottom to top we have our Ultras, Compiled GMX Comprex, Fairy Tale Machigiru, Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Flying Launcher, Doom Z13 over Granflare. For our secrets, we have Fairy Tale or Teller of the Fairy Tales, and Feldarius Harmonia. Then for a not unexpected, I guess, which kind of feels weird to say, but honestly, I'm still surprised every time. I kind of hate to say I expect it because I don't. and also because it just seems like I'm bragging at that point, which I try not to do. But yeah, for our Starlight rare, Teller of the Fairy Tales. So yeah, I don't have much else to say because this was kind of a quick opening. I'm trying to get it done before I head out. But yeah, I guess the usual stuff. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Feel free to dislike if you didn't. Comment. In this case, I guess, did you honestly expect me to get another Starlight? I know I've like opened one up in like every last video, but like I still don't expect it, and I highly doubt you guys did too. But yeah, subscribe if you want to see more unboxings or check out my gameplays. I am working on some other stuff too, but that's been on the back burner for a long time since life's busy. Maybe you'll see it someday. Ring the bell if you want to stay notified, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Later, duelist.